Hi students, today we will discuss about metals and non-metals. So CBSE 10th standard. So metals and non-metals. So first on the basis of their properties, their basis of on the basis of their properties, there means metals are elements properties. Based on their properties, the elements can be divided into on the basis of properties of the elements can be divided into three categories or three types of elements. So in that, first one is metals, second one is non-metals, third one is metalloids. So these three types. So now first of all we are discussing about metals. Physical properties of metals. Physical properties of metals. Metals have some physical properties. In that, first one is like state. Metals have which state, like, so metals are everyone knows metals are generally solids. Metals are generally solids at room temperature. Metals are generally solids at room temperature. Metals are solids at room temperature. But here exceptional case also is there. Except what? Mercury. Except mercury, which is liquid at room temperature. TM temperature. Okay, metals maximum all are solids only except mercury, that is a state. Next, lustrous property. Luster. In pure state, metals have shiny property or shining surface. Aluminium and magnesium Mg are white color surface, whereas gold is Au is yellow, Cu is gold is yellow, Cu copper is reddish brown in clear, reddish brown color, so in lustrous property means shiny property. So metals all maximum shiny property only when it is pure state. So surface of aluminum, magnesium are white, remaining Au gold is yellow color, Cu is reddish brown in color. So this is lustrous property. Lustrous means shiny nature, state lustrous. Next, hardness. Metals are generally hard, but hardness varies from metal to metal. From metal to metal it will be differences is there. So hard only maximum. If some metal to metal which is more hard, which is less hard, which is moderate hard, like is there, differences is there. So generally metals are hard only. Next, malleability property. Malleability means thin sheets. Some metals can be beaten into thin sheets, and this property is called malleability. This property is called malleability. Gold and silver, gold Au and silver Ag. Gold and silver are the most malleable metals. Okay, gold and silver are most malleable metals. Next, ductility means gold and silver we can prepare very thin sheets, so that only most malleable. Next, ductility, ductility. So ductility means some metals can be drawn into very thin wires, thin wire, and this property is called ductility. Gold is the most ductile metal. Au, gold is the most ductile metal. Gold is the most ductile metal. So wires, very thin wires we can prepare with the gold. Next, thermal and electrical conductivity. Thermal and electrical conductivity. Thermal and electrical conductivity. Thermal and electrical conductivity. So metals are generally metals are generally good conductors. Metals are generally good conductors. So all metals maximum good conductors only. Good conductors of heat and electricity. Heat and electricity. So silver is the most or best. Silver is the best conductor of heat. Conductor of heat, followed by copper, Cu, and Al, aluminum. Okay, which is best conductor? Silver is best conductor, followed by, after that, copper and aluminum is best conductors. Okay, silver and copper is the silver and copper is the best conductors of electricity. Conductors of electricity. So silver and copper is the best conductor of electricity. Silver is highly expensive, so that only we are using copper wires in a motors and some household electrical equipment, working and all. So melting and boiling point. Next one, melting and boiling points. Melting and boiling points of metals. Metals generally having high melting and boiling points. Generally metals means high melting and high boiling points only it is having. So the boiling and melting points of aluminum, boiling point of aluminum is 933 Kelvin, and melting point of aluminum is 2792 Kelvin. Like that is there. So high melting points maximum, exception is there except mercury. It is room temperature also it is escaping. Next, sonorous or sonority. Sonorous means ringing sound. Metals make sound that produce a sound on striking a hard surface are said to be sonorous. So this is about metals physical properties. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll discuss about non-metal physical properties.